Now, let me take some weight off your shoulders straight away. If you've ever felt confused, maybe inconsistent, or just quietly frustrated with your online growth, it's not because you're behind. It's not because you don't get the algorithm. It's just because the algorithm was never designed for your success in the first place. You see, every time the platform changes or the social media platform, moves something or rearranges something, the same cycle seems to happen. You notice that people start scrambling, new advice starts coming from all over the place, and some strategies stop working, and you find coaches and consultants and maybe some creators blaming themselves. And guess what they do? So they start posting more, they start experimenting harder, and they start overthinking everything. But you know something? There's a question that nobody asks. And this question is, why does this keep happening? Why does this always happen at a certain time? Or, when everybody thinks now we've got the system going, and it just gets the rug yanked from under their feet. If you really want to know something, take a look at this. If Elon Musk only wanted to tweet, wouldn't he have just downloaded, Twitter from the App Store for free, just like the rest of us? Why would he have to pay $44 billion for something that he could get for free? Now, let me tell you the most uncomfortable truth, and a lot of people don't really want to hear this. These algorithms don't exist to grow your business. They exist to protect the platform's business. They are a business at the end of the day. So their job is to keep attention within the platform, optimize for advertising revenue, and also prioritize behavior that only benefits them and nothing to do with you. So your stability is not even part of the equation. So when your reach drops or rules change, that's not punishment. That's just economics. All right. We have freedom of reach when we're using these platforms, but we don't have all the access that we should be getting. So this is the moment that most people interpret, in the wrong way. So they start thinking, maybe I need better hooks, or maybe I need to post more, or I need to reinvent myself. But it's like blaming yourself because maybe a shopping center rearranged the aisles and, now you can't find that which you wanted to find before. You didn't fail. No. That's not how, it's supposed to be. You were just renting space in somebody else's system. And guess what they did? They went and changed the locks on you. So here's the distinction that really changes how you should be thinking forever. All right. All these platforms, they optimize for attention. Businesses need ownership. And if you're a business owner yourself, you need to own your media. And if you really look at it, these goals are not the same at all. You see, when you build your entire growth strategy on platforms that you actually don't control, you're literally building on moving ground, on quicksand, if I can say. No amount of effort is going to fix that. Only architecture does. All right. So this is why Own Your Media exists. All right. It's not to fight algorithms. It's not to beat the platforms, but to stop being dependent on them. And when you own your message, when you own your engagement, distribution in IP and assets, you own the pathways to which you are actually creating for and relating to your audience, because platforms become inputs, not foundations. And that, my friend, is the shift from survival to stability. Now, here's a simple reframe that you can use immediately. So instead of asking, how do I grow on this platform? I want you to start asking, how does this platform feed into something that I own? Maybe it's an email list, a community, searchable media, intellectual property, a book, a podcast, whatever it is that you've created as an asset that you're going to be distributing to your audience so that you can connect with them and maybe eventually sell to them a lot more. Because the moment that question arises, it changes your strategy and it actually calms you down. So as you will notice, every episode in this channel will help you make that shift from retention to intention, from performance to ownership, from hustle to architecture. And with all this saying, there's not going to be any panic. There's not going to be any chasing. That's how winning is done. And you'll be creating systems that not only feed into your ecosystem, but systems that actually compound. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to outsmart the algorithm. Let the algorithm do, let it do what it's supposed to do. What you just need to do is stop depending on it. And let me get this straight. This is not a rebellion. This is just maturity. We've realized that, yes, this thing is not working for us. So we decide to take back control. And that's what we're building here. I welcome you to Own Your Media. I can't wait to see what you do with this information.